The quality of the content is really important. You cannot expect to do one advertisement and then boom, you have people. You have to do it for months.
Meet Melody Benhamou. She's the founder of the IDOLEM group, which is, fun fact, her name just in reverse.
Get organized, for real, but not just impression. Just for real. Because you have that thing in you that wakes you up, even if you're comfortable in your bed. So I wake up, I do it, and then I'm tired, but I'm calm. Sometimes you have really amazing teachers, but they're not real enough,
Which has more than 28 locations in hot yoga in Quebec, and since COVID, she also offers online certifications to become yoga teachers.
The Black Friday was really a good period to do a promo. We decided the very same morning, let's do a 50% just to see. And then boom, we sold for, let's say, $15,000 a day, But I think we reached already the $70,000 or something.
Welcome Melody Benhamou to the show. Melody is the founder of IDOLEM Group. She has more than 28 locations in hot yoga in Quebec. And since COVID, she also offers online certifications to become a yoga teacher. So, Melody, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Let's kick this off with, what's your mission on this planet?
Our mission is to share the wellness and what we experience ourselves to really be capable to share it as much as possible. We wake up every morning to that.
And in your previous life, what did you do before, and what inflection point made you start to go on that mission?
I was a pro beach volleyball athlete, and I hurt my back, so I started yoga. And when I discovered it, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Everybody has to start it. And it was hot yoga. And then from hot yoga, being welcoming student, we decided to have our own teacher training program to make sure our teachers were really listening to the student needs.
Right, very clear. Good transition to talk about today's offer. So if I were a typical client of yours, what's that core offer that I would buy from you?
A co-offer?
Yeah, like the core thing that you sell.
The core. We work now for 2-3 years with passion. We love it. And we're offering teacher training certification online. So to become a yoga teacher at your own rhythm, at your own pace. And we love this because it's really practical with your phone, with your tablet and everything. So then you can join the big community, because then there is a link with our yoga group. As we implemented 50 hours of yoga class in our yoga class. So you transform your certification to a real job. So this is really our core business.
Right. And take me, let's talk price points real quick. Where does it start on the low end? Where does it end on the high end?
You mean about numbers?
Yeah, like the price points.
The price point. We give the opportunity for people to buy by block. So it's around $300 a block. And the maximum goes to $299 for the full certification.
You mean 3K, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. And it's a block of 10 sessions, or how does it, what do I get for the 300?
Yeah, you have 8 blocks. In those 8 blocks, you have that famous block of 50 hours of teaching in our studios. So then the studios hire you at the end of your formation. Yeah. And then so you can purchase per block to make sure you go, when you're ready, when you finish your block, then you buy the other one. And then you have the time that you need to do it. We have a lot of moms that have kids at home. So they do what they're on with them, because they're trying to get back work slowly. Yeah. We have a lot of students that just study yoga. They just into love of yoga. So they just want to learn more. And then they discover the good teachers. And then they discover new passion. So it's really a lot of great stories.
Nice. Real quick, the 3K yoga teacher training, for how long is that? Is it like a 6-month thing? Is it 3 months? How long is the teacher training?
It's more 250 hours. So right. Exactly. So all the videos are available, and they get updates when we have new, adding. Now we're working on a sub yoga formations. So interesting. So you can read yourself at home. And you don't have to do it in 6 months. If you need a year to do it, you take a year. Exactly.
Take me on a timeline. When did you launch the business as is with the current offering?
Yeah. We launched it right after, during COVID. So when we saw all our, it was 2020, exactly. Maybe September, 6 months after COVID. And all our locations were closed, and everybody was like, you know what? I'm going to do what I had on my list for so many years. I'm going to become a yoga teacher. So then we launched it. We had it. We were doing it like with being physically present for many years. But now we really were capable to share, because it's only in French for the moment, but we were capable to share it with all the French countries. And there is a lot in Africa. There is a lot in Europe. There is a lot in Canada. So that was so great to have like a big French community getting together.
Amazing. Let's talk about success then. It's a good transition, actually. How many paying customers do you have today in a typical month?
Alors, we have a slightly different approach, because we don't go with monthly, but we go more with annual sale, because we have a period where people sign up, more than monthly content. And that's our way to use passion. But of course, there is all that panel that's going to be the version 0.2 after. But I think we reach already the $70,000 or something like that.
Okay. Let me recalculate that. $70,000. If that is with teacher training, that would be 25, 24, 20 something customers with teacher training.
Yeah, that depends. Depends, because we have many that took little blocks, and they are in the process of reaching the 3K. So it's you see. So now in our Facebook group that we have, because we open a Facebook group for support and discussion and then everything, we have more than I think 50 or 60 students now.
Yeah, that makes sense then. Okay. And the 70K is monthly, so that means the annual run rate is close to $1 million, like 850K or so is the run rate, theoretically, if you would make every month 70K.
No, so if it's around 70K every month, it's more 700 a year. 70,000.
Yeah, okay. Maybe ask differently, like to understand growth as well. Compared to a year ago, how did the business grow? Was it like the same, smaller?
Oh, yeah, it took 10 months to really start. We listened to the advices of the coach that we had at the beginning that was saying, you know what, to cover the cost of all the video and stuff, do a 50% to your first customers, so then you got to pay your video fees. And it really worked. So we really covered, because it cost us around $10,000 to film all that. Yes, to be quality and professional. So we did offer we did 50% on the first one too, and then it takes us 10 months, and then we really feel in the last year a major difference.
Nice. So, and then since last year and to now, like it doubled then, more or less?
So more than double, by like by 3. Yeah, by 3. And now we're putting more advertising, as the app is ready. It takes a little bit of time, to have everything set up. Yeah. I know. It takes time, because then you have the feedback. Then you need to leave time to the student to pass the 200 hours. And then you see there is a little, problem in the video, and you have to do it again. And then, so it took us like 10 months, and then now it's cruise control. It's really fun.
If you think the creator economy is really interesting, then I got something for you. On milliondollarcreators.club, we actually created a database of all the creators out there, and you see not just their fans, followers, subscribers, but actually how much money are they making. So with that, we bring now transparency into the creator economy, and you really see how are the best of the best get their customers, price their offers, create their offer stack, get customers, which tools are they using, how will they grow and triple their business going forward. So if that's interesting for you, including lists of who makes the most revenue, who has the fastest revenue growth, who has the biggest audience, who has the fastest growing audience, who makes the most revenue per follower, and who has the most exciting offer stack from low end all the way to the high end, then go to milliondollarcreators.club and enjoy the data. Amazing. Good transition again to talk about the team. How big is the team, and what are the biggest items on the cost side of the business? Is it payroll? Is it ads? What is it?
So the bigger cost was the creation of the content. So to pay the teachers, we have already had the content, but you have to, redo it so it can be done, in a shot for a video. And we hire a real pro videoist. That was really important. So it was like around 10,000 for that. No, now what we have a really a marketing person and someone that answer questions. Because there is question, people are taking the app, but there is human behind. So we really try to keep that human side. It's interesting.
So it's you, a marketer, and a CS person, 3 people.
It's no more me. It's more the marketing people and the salesperson. That's it. So it's 2. Now it's 2. And I was really involved. I was 200% involved at the beginning for the setup. And then after, just by yourself. They know what they have to do.
Clear. Let's talk about lead gen, custom acquisition. How do you get eyeballs awareness about your offers?
We do a lot of Facebook, Instagram, and Google advertising. And when you find the good wording and the good market, this is where you work. And it's seasonal. We discovered this year that let's say the Black Friday was really a good period to do a promo. We decided the very same morning, like, let's do a 50% just to see, and then boom, we sold for 30,000. Let's say 15,000 a day. Some little thing like that we discovered on the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting idea. Why not? And so there were people that were waiting for an offer because they didn't have the budget. Really interesting.
Before we continue, there's one favor I would like to ask. If you enjoy what we do here and you enjoy the guests that we bring, please join $1 Million Creators by hitting the subscribe button. And if you do, I'll make you a deal. I do everything in my power to make this show bigger and better for you. Do we have a deal? Enjoy the show. Very clear. What's the funnel then from awareness to purchase?
The funnel, people read a lot. They read a lot. So when they have a question and when they want to talk to someone, it's really already at the end of the process. But it's quite easy. We receive an email. We try to prioritize a phone call to have human and everything. And then if we need to do follow-up, we can do it by, let's say, an email, but it's kind of easy. Normally, when they do a phone call, they're ready to sign because it's so practical. Yeah, it's so practical, so easy.
Let me try to understand. So does it start at an Instagram direct message, or let's say it's a Meta ad actually, and then the ad goes to a landing page, and then there they book a call, and then from the call they essentially sign up, and there's like a video sales letter as well before they sign up, or how does it work?
Yeah, no. So we work in our network because we have a lot of customers, of course. So this helps too. So they receive newsletter or Facebook ad, or sometimes they see the newsletter and then they see the ad. And with the ad, it's just kind of repeat. Then we receive a form with all the information, their interest. Then we set up a call, and then they sign. If it's really what they need, they sign. It's 3 out of 4.
What has been your secret to grow and convert your audience? Actually, your biggest channel, I think, is Instagram.
Biggest channel is
Facebook. Interesting. Okay.
In Canada, we're still really in Quebec. We're still Facebook.
What's your secret to have grown that channel and to convert people into paid members or yoga teacher trainers?
The quality of the content is really important, but advertisement and again till you pay. You cannot expect to do one advertisement and then boom, you have people. You have to do it for months, and then you need to have the team to do the follow-up. People need to have someone to be capable to answer the question.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's talk about the future. So could you triple the business actually in the next 12 months? And if so, what strategy or tactic will get you to that massive growth?
So there is a big technique with the Facebook group that is that came back. It used to be this, let's say 5-6 years ago, and then it just came back, and we discovered that it was really really strong. So we want to put more effort on that Facebook group that bring other people, and continue the ad, and the content. We want to add more content to recycle our student.
So biggest potential channel is then actually Facebook.
For now, yes, it is in Quebec.
Okay, interesting. What's the biggest thing holding you back personally from unlocking that triple in the business?
It's time. We're missing so much time. Yeah, I need more hours in the day. The team is really the team is on different stuff. So we're like, okay, let's do this. So yes, okay, let's put focus on that this week. Okay, let's do it, and then it works. And they're like, oh, we work on something else, and because after you have the exam, we're doing the exam of our student with someone physically watching you, in real time. So there is all that feedback and stuff. So it's in between of, on an app and then with a person. So that makes it really interesting.
Yeah. Real quick, if I were to interview some of your clients and ask them about a specific value that they rave about most in your offerings, what will they tell me?
That it's real people that give the information. That sometimes you have really amazing teachers, but they're not real enough.
Yeah.
Us, we are really we are real people. We are a little bit fat, and sometimes we take a wine of glass, and it's okay. It's balance. So our information is made for real people.
Okay, I understand. Next section is called Favorite 5. It's a fast-paced section, and you can answer in one word. Let's go. Oh. What's your favorite book or business book?
It's not a real business book, but I traduce it like this. It's the brain of Buddha. It's a brain of Buddha. Yeah, he explained our chemical reaction. So he helps.
What's your favorite way to get inspiration and to learn and grow?
Favorite book?
Favorite way to get inspiration and to learn and grow?
To do sport. I do a lot of sport. I run a lot, and then I come back and I'm all fresh. So yeah, I need a minimum of 1 hour a day.
What's your favorite person that you are studying, your role model?
My role model? My dad. Yeah.
What's your favorite event or conference that you have attended or would love to attend?
The Tony Robbins one.
Oh, which one? Unleash the Power Within, UPW, or Date of Destiny?
Oh my God, I don't know all of them. Anyone.
Okay. What's your favorite tool, online tool for building your company?
We're using a lot of Asana.
What's your favorite city or place that you would love to move to?
Rio, Brazil.
What's the biggest thing on your mind right now?
Biggest thing on my mind?
Yeah.
Biggest thing on my mind, get organized. For real. But not just an impression. Just for real.
That makes sense. Also connects to the time thing that you said earlier, right? Because with more organization, maybe it would be better. I don't know. Personal section. How many hours do you work per week?
Too many. You might be around 60, I think 60 hours. Yeah. Minimum.
And how many hours do you sleep per night?
5.
5?
Yeah. I have no choice. Yeah, because you have that thing in you that wake you up, even if you're comfortable in your bed, and oh my God, I need to do this and this. So I wake up, I do it, and then I'm tired, but I'm calm. It's important.
Now you care a lot. Makes sense. What's the situation? Are you married, single, any kids?
I'm married with 2 kids, 4 and 9. Yeah.
And I didn't get the beginning. Married or single?
Yeah, I'm married with 2 kids, 4 and 9.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And what's your age?
I'm 41.
Final question. We also want to give some advice to the audience. If you could go back in time and have a conversation with your 20-year-old self, what's the best piece of advice that you would give to your younger self?
I will start everything this way earlier. Because it took time, the learning process. it took so much time. So I will just, because we started in the clothing industry, I will start in the yoga way before. So yeah, and the rest will be the same. It was perfect. It's yes.
Yeah. Let me ask one follow-up question on this. What is the best piece of advice that you've ever received from someone?
Double check that someone say. So if someone says something, don't trust it like this. Do a double check. If you have, that feeling in the back, like just go check by yourself. At the end, it changes everything.
So what does it mean? Like, don't trust people? Like, make sure for yourself? Like, control is better than trust sometimes. It's like there's a saying. I don't know. What do you mean?
So it's not about trust. It's more like if you have a feeling in yourself saying, it looks strange, that answer looks strange, just don't when someone tell you, you see, it's going to be difficult and people just da-da-da-da-da. If you have the feeling that it shouldn't be that difficult, just go and check. Worst case, you make sure you'll see that it's really difficult. And the other option is, no, finally, it's not that difficult. So just, double check what people say because they're too pessimists in life.
That is Melody Benhamou, or she's the founder of the IDOLEM group, and she has now 28 locations in hot yoga in Quebec. And since COVID has taken a lot of her business online, including yoga teacher trainings, she was a pro beach volleyball athlete that then stumbled upon hot yoga and made it her mission to share wellness with people. Today, you can get yoga teacher certified through her. She's real, she's raw, and you get information that comes from a real person. And it's affordable. Check it out. She has currently 50 to 60 clients. It's close to making $1 million a year, and the growth is like doubled since last year, and will go further going forward. And like Facebook and Facebook groups are a channel how this could materialize actually going forward. Other than that, thank you so much, Melody, for sharing your passion and taking us to the next level.
My pleasure. Thank you for your time and your interest. Thank you so much.
Thank you.